All right, so get this. We're going deep today, like deep, into the world of freelance writing, our source material. It's this sales letter. It's a really catchy title. How to collect $500 plus secret paychecks as a freelancer without leaving home.
Secret paychecks.
Right. And without leaving home? I mean, sign me up.
Well, I don't know about secret, but
Yeah.
making money from home using your writing skills, that definitely appeals to a lot of folks these days.
It does, doesn't it? Okay, so this sales letter is a bit long, but the author, Laura Pennington, she was a teacher in Baltimore. And back in 2011, she was totally burned out, looking for legitimate ways to make money online. And, fell for some of those less than reputable schemes we've all seen.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people can relate to that. It's so easy to get caught up in those get-rich-quick promises.
Totally. And Pennington, she's really honest about the emotional roller coaster she went through. The hope, the disappointment, even the shame of those early setbacks. But then she has this aha moment, talking to a friend at a coffee shop.
The turning point.
Right. Her friend basically points out, hey, you're a great writer, and you always meet your deadlines.
Sounds simple.
It does, right. But in the freelance world, those are like superpowers.
Absolutely. Reliability and quality are essential.
Exactly. And that's where Pennington's magnetic cash machine strategy comes in. Now, before you picture some crazy contraption spitting out money, it's more of a metaphor for a system that attracts clients who are specifically looking for high-quality content.
I see. So like blog posts, website copy, report.
Exactly. Things like that.
Okay, that makes sense.
And to prove her point, Pennington includes these incredible testimonials, like Emma, who landed a full-time remote writing gig after starting with freelance work.
Wow.
And then there's Paul, living the dream in Spain, working for a client he got 8 years ago thanks to Pennington's strategies.
8 years.
8 years. And then we have Catherine, who found her niche writing fantasy and romance.
So it shows there are many paths you can take with freelance writing.
Exactly. You can find long-term clients, specialize in a niche, or even use it as a springboard to a full-time remote position. It's all about finding what works for you. But then we get to the heart of the matter, the My Freelance Paycheck program itself.
Okay, tell me more.
Well, Pennington doesn't promise you'll get rich quick. She's very clear that success in freelancing takes work.
Of course it does.
Right. But she provides a roadmap, so to speak.
So what does that roadmap look like?
Well, it covers everything from finding and securing high-paying clients, to setting up a productive work environment, to crafting profiles that attract clients, and even scaling up to increase your income.
It sounds pretty comprehensive.
It is. She guides you through the practical steps like finding clients and negotiating rates,
Oh,
but also the strategic stuff like positioning yourself in the market and building your personal brand.
and that's so important, isn't it? Freelancing is more than just writing. It's about running a business.
You got it. And to sweeten the deal, Pennington includes all sorts of bonuses, like the 5 most common mistakes of freelance writers.
Oh, I bet we've all made a few of those.
I know I have.
Me too.
She also has a bonus called Deeper Dive into Determining Writing Rates.
Which is huge. Figuring out how much to charge can be tricky.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And there's why you must have amazing work samples.
Well, yeah. You need to show potential clients what you can do.
Right. It's like a chef showing off their signature dish. She even includes audio and video versions of the program.
Oh, that's great for different learning styles.
For sure. And there's more. 5 freelance project response templates to help you craft the perfect pitch. And success multipliers featuring advice from other successful freelance writers.
Wow, it sounds like she's thought of everything.
She really has. But let's take a step back for a second and think about what this all means for you, the listener.
Yeah, what's the takeaway here?
Well, we've just scratched the surface. But it's clear that freelance writing offers incredible opportunities. And Pennington's program seems like a valuable resource. But we're going to delve even deeper into the nuances of her approach and what it means for your freelance aspirations. So stick with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome back. Before we got a little sidetracked, we were talking about all the opportunities out there for freelance writers.
So many opportunity. And Pennington, she really emphasizes that. Businesses are constantly searching for new content.
Makes sense, right? With everyone online these days, they need people to write all that stuff.
Blogs, website copy, social media posts,
Yeah.
product descriptions.
It's endless. It really is. But here's the thing. It's not just about writing a lot. It's about finding the right clients.
Clients who value your work and pay you what you're worth.
Exactly.
So how do you find those clients? Does Pennington offer any advice?
Oh, yes, she does. That's where her magnetic cash machine idea comes in.
Yes. But remind me, that's not a literal machine, right?
Yeah. Right. It's more about positioning yourself so you attract the right clients.
The clients who are a good fit for you.
Exactly.
Okay, I get it. So you need to figure out your niche and understand what those clients are looking for.
And then you tailor your pitch to them. Pennington says her program can help you with all that.
Well, that's good to know. But even with the best program, you still have to put in the work.
Absolutely. Nothing happens overnight.
Right. And speaking of putting in the work, Pennington talks a lot about having good work samples.
Well, yeah. Clients want to see what you can do.
It's like a job interview. You got to bring your A game.
Exactly.
What if you're just starting out and you don't have a lot of samples to show?
That's a common problem. But Pennington has some suggestions, like writing sample pieces on topics you're interested in.
Oh, that's a good idea. So you're building your portfolio while also writing about things you enjoy.
Exactly. She also suggests offering to do some free work just to gain experience and get testimonials.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's all about taking initiative.
And proving you can deliver.
Right.
You know, one thing I appreciate about Pennington's approach is that she includes those bonuses with her program. Like the 5 most common mistakes of freelance writers.
Oh, I'm sure we've all made a few of those.
Probably. But wouldn't it be nice to avoid them?
Totally. Especially when you're starting out.
It's like having a mentor
Yeah.
guiding you along the way.
Exactly.
And then there's the bonus on determining writing rates.
That's a big one, because knowing how much to charge can be really confusing.
It can, especially when you're new to freelancing.
Right. So Pennington's bonus probably offers some strategies to help you set your rates confidently.
Well, that would be very helpful. You know, I also like that she offers the program in different formats, like audio and video.
Oh, yeah. That makes it accessible to more people.
And it caters to different learning styles.
Exactly.
And the bonus where she shares insights from other successful writers, that's got to be inspiring.
It is. It's like getting a glimpse behind the curtain
Yeah.
and seeing how they made it work.
You know, the more we talk about this, the more I'm starting to see the appeal of freelance writing. The flexibility, the potential income, the ability to choose your own projects.
It does sound pretty tempting. It aligns with the whole idea of flexible work and being your own boss.
But we have to be realistic, right? It's not all sunshine and roses.
Definitely not. Freelancing is hard work.
You're responsible for everything.
Finding clients, managing your time, handling finances.
It's a lot to juggle.
It is.
But with the right guidance and strategy, it seems like it could be a rewarding career.
It could be, but it's important to remember that Pennington's sales letter is designed to sell something.
So we should take it with a grain of salt.
Exactly. Do your research, read reviews, and decide if her program is right for you.
Because there's no one-size-fits-all solution.
Right. What works for one person might not work for another.
And there are other resources out there too.
Tons of information online, articles, blog posts, podcasts.
So this deep dive is just a starting point.
It's an introduction to the world of freelance writing.
And if it sparks your interest, it's up to you to explore further.
Exactly. But we'll continue our exploration in just a moment.
We're going to talk about some of the potential pitfalls.
And offer some additional resources.
So stay tuned. All right, so we've covered the good stuff, all the exciting potential of freelance writing, but let's face it, it can't all be easy, right?
Of course not. Pennington's sales letter might make it sound glamorous, but there are definitely challenges.
Like what? What are some of the downsides?
Well, first of all, you're on your own.
Meaning?
You have to find your own clients, manage your own time, handle your own finances.
It's like running your own business.
Exactly. And that can be tough, especially at first.
So you need to be comfortable with uncertainty.
Definitely. There will be ups and downs.
And you need to be self-motivated.
Absolutely. You're your own boss.
No one's looking over your shoulder.
But that also means no one's there to push you.
So you need discipline
You got it.
and a strong work ethic.
And patience.
Yeah.
Because building a freelance career takes time.
It's not a get-rich-quick scheme.
Nope. It's a process.
And Pennington's magnetic cash machine.
Right.
It sounds great, but I'm guessing it takes effort to make it work.
It does. You need to develop your skills, build your portfolio, market yourself effectively.
And even then, there will be times when it's tough.
There will. You might face rejection or deal with difficult clients.
It's all part of the journey,
It is.
so it's not always easy.
But it can be incredibly rewarding.
If you're willing to put in the work.
And if you're passionate about writing.
Now, about Pennington's program, we haven't tried it ourselves.
But remember, it's a sales letter.
So it's designed to sell.
Exactly.
We need to be critical,
And do our own research.
read reviews, compare programs,
And decide if it's right for you.
because everyone's different.
And there are other resources out there too.
Lots of information online about freelance writing,
So consider this deep dive as a starting point
a way to spark your curiosity.
and encourage you to explore further.
If you're interested in freelance writing,
It's an exciting field with lots of potential.
but it's up to you to decide if it's the right path. And if it is, then take that first step.
And see where it leads you.
You never know. It might just be the start of something amazing.
It might.
So that's it for our deep dive into freelance writing. We hope you found it informative and maybe even a little inspiring.
If you're interested in learning more about Pennington's program, you can find it at tiny.cc/paycheck.
That's tiny.cc/paycheck. Thanks for joining us.
And happy writing!